The Keychron K4 V2 is a great budget-friendly option for Mac users who are looking to get into the world of mechanical keyboards. It's got all the features of a great mechanical keyboard but comes in at just $80. The K4 has a full-size feel, but it's in a 96% layout, which puts the number pad closer to the arrow keys, and it just makes the keyboard a little bit more compact than a standard number pad keyboard. Now, I'm a Mac user, and one of the first things I always look into is what all the different function buttons are. And the function buttons on the K4 V2 are very similar to the Mac functions. The only real differences are there's no do not disturb button or no look up now button, but all the skip buttons, volume up and down, and screen brightness buttons are there, which I really appreciate. The K4 can save connections to 3 devices through Bluetooth, and it can also be used hardwired as well. To change what device this is paired to, you actually just hold function and you press either the 1, 2, or 3 button. The K4 is black and it has 2 different shades of gray keys as well as a couple red accent keys too. You also get a standard gray escape key as well, so if you don't like the red key, you can swap it out. They also include both Windows and Mac keys in the box. It comes with the Mac keys on it standard. If you want to change between wired and Bluetooth, as well as if you're going to use Mac or Windows keys, there's switches on the side that are just out of the way and perfect for doing that. It also has a USB-C port on the side of the keyboard for either plugging it into a computer or just for charging the keyboard. I really like the Bluetooth pairing mode on this keyboard. To activate Bluetooth pairing, you just hold the function button down and then you press either 1, 2, or 3 and hold it for a few seconds. And then the light starts to blink on the key so that you can tell you're in Bluetooth pairing mode. Then on your device, you just go to your Bluetooth settings and the keyboard should be there ready to be paired. In terms of the feel and the quality of the keyboard, it doesn't feel quite as durable as some of the mechanical keyboards I've used in the past. The keys do feel a little bit hollow when you're typing. I also noticed that the spacebar sound can be kind of loud. And I also just feel like the body of the keyboard is not quite as durable as the Logitech MX mechanical keyboard that I've spent quite a bit of time with. But at the same time, Keychron gives you the ability to buy different keycaps and new switches. So you shouldn't have any issues with long-term durability on this keyboard because you can always buy new parts for it. You can buy this keyboard with either red, blue, or brown switches. The red switches are quiet and have no bump. The brown switches are quieter and have a bump in the middle. And the blue switches make a clicky sound. And they also have that tactile bump that you can feel as you're typing. All the switches are hot swappable, so if you want a different feel on your keyboard, you can always buy new switches from Keychron. Also, if the standard keycaps aren't for you, Keychron sells a variety of different keycaps and different color configurations on their website. The keyboard's comfortable to type on. You can either lay it flat or there's 2 different angles that you can choose with the feet as well if you prefer the raised feel. One issue I have had with this keyboard, it doesn't always wake the computer up from sleep immediately. It almost seems like there's a slight delay when you try to wake the keyboard up before it then connects to your computer again. But as far as switching from one device to the next, I haven't had any issues with the connection taking over in just a second. It's just not quite as snappy as some of the Logitech keyboards that I've used in the past. You can buy the K4 V2 with several different switch types, and you can also choose if you want to buy it with a white backlight or a color backlight. There's several different backlighting effects you can use on this keyboard as well, and all these are toggled with a button in the top right. If you're looking to buy a mechanical keyboard but you don't want to break the bank, the K4 V2 is a great option for you because it gives you all the same features and functionality that you expect in a top player in the market, but at a more affordable price than some of the other brands like Logitech or Newfie. If you're interested in buying the K4 V2, I have links in the description below. If you have any other questions about it, leave a comment down below and I'll do my best to answer them. Like this video, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any upcoming content.